Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Cheplack, nutrition chef with Green Our Planet. I have a couple questions for you. We all know what the seasons are, right? There are 4 of them: winter, spring, summer, and fall. But do you know why we have seasons? Do you know what causes them? Well, the Earth circles the sun, right? It takes 1 year for the Earth to completely circle the sun. Meanwhile, our planet is spinning. When half of the Earth faces the sun, it's daytime. When the other half of the Earth faces away from the sun, it's nighttime, right? But what about the seasons? What creates winter? What creates summer? Why do we have seasons, and why are they always changing? Well, while our planet is circling the sun, it also slowly tilts back and forth on its axis. When the part of the Earth tilts more toward the sun, then it gets more sunlight and it's hotter. That's what we call summer. When the same part of the Earth starts to tilt away from the Earth, we call that fall. When the Earth tilts furthest away, that part of our planet gets the least amount of sunlight, so it's colder. We call that winter. The Earth starts to slowly tilt toward the sun again, and when that happens, winter changes to spring. Do you like the season of spring? It's definitely one of my favorites. Everyone likes spring because that's when part of the Earth starts getting more sun again and things start coming back to life. Trees sprout leaves, birds build their nests and lay eggs, the snow melts and fills streams and lakes, and plants start popping up everywhere, including the vegetables in our gardens. Now, one of my favorite spring recipes is a really fun one, and it uses a lot of vegetables that are commonly growing in a spring garden. It's called a spring vegetable Buddha bowl, and I'm excited to show you the recipe today. But first, do you know who Buddha was? Buddha was a teacher, a philosopher, a spiritual leader who lived over 2,000 years ago in the country now called Nepal, which is located above India. Because he didn't want to harm any living animal, Buddha followed a plant-based diet, meaning he was vegetarian. A vegetarian is someone who only eats plants and never eats animals. In China, Buddha was often portrayed in pictures and statues as a laughing man with a large and round belly. So thousands of years later, when people began making an entire meal of cooked vegetables inside a large bowl, people began to call these Buddha bowls because the shape of the bowl reminded them of Buddha's belly, and because Buddha loved to eat vegetables. So what is a Buddha bowl? Well, a Buddha bowl typically is a 1-bowl meal that often contains 6 kinds of food. Number 1, a grain, such as rice, quinoa, or farro. Number 2, protein, such as beans, lentils, tofu. Number 3, fresh and or cooked vegetables. Number 4, seeds or nuts. Number 5, fresh herbs. And number 6, a dressing or sauce. So are you ready to learn how to make a Buddha bowl? Great, let's get started. So for our Buddha bowl today, we're going to be using some of the vegetables that are commonly found in a spring garden. And we're going to try to add all the elements of a common Buddha bowl. Let's start with the grain group. I'm going to use farro today. Farro is very nutritious and has a nutty flavor. It's an excellent source of protein, fiber, and nutrients like magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins. So bring 2 cups of water to boil and add 1 cup of farro. Turn the heat to medium, cover, and simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. Next, we're going to be roasting 2 of my favorite spring vegetables, asparagus and carrots. You don't have to cook them to enjoy them, but I like the extra flavor of roasting them in an oven, and it's pretty easy to do. First, we have asparagus. Asparagus is loaded with nutrients like vitamin C, potassium and fiber, vitamin E, and the minerals zinc and selenium. Carrots are a great source of vitamin A, which is beneficial for skin and eye health. Carrots have calcium and vitamin K, both of which are good for bone health. After you wash your asparagus, you're going to break it into 2-inch pieces and add it to a roasting pan. Next, we're going to peel our carrots, and then we're going to cut it into small coins. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil onto our vegetables, along with some salt and pepper. Then we're going to add them to a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. While we are waiting for our vegetables to roast, let's prepare our bowl with a few other spring vegetables that we don't have to cook. First, we're going to add some spinach, one of my favorites. Spinach is loaded with vitamins and minerals like vitamin E, vitamins A and C, and magnesium. All of these support your immune system. So add a nice bunch of spinach to our bowl. Next, we're going to add tomatoes. Tomatoes contain the antioxidant lycopene, which has been linked to many health benefits, including reduced risk of heart disease. They are also a great source of vitamin C, potassium, folate, and vitamin K. We're just going to slice them in half and then add them to our bowl, along with our spinach. For our protein category, I'm going to add some garbanzo beans. Garbanzo beans are a great source of protein and fiber. Some of my favorite spring herbs in the garden are mint, dill, parsley, and basil. I'm going to add a few today. I think I'll add some mint and parsley and basil. And we'll get these ready. We're going to add these to the top of our bowl. You can add any kind of herbs that you like. Another thing we can do while waiting for our vegetables to cook and our farro to cook is to make the sauce. We're going to be making a lemon tahini dressing. It's really easy to make. The first thing you do is add tahini to a bowl. Tahini is made from sesame seeds, which is a great source of protein and phosphorus, which is really beneficial for bone health, as well as B vitamins, which are important for energy production. Next, we're going to add some fresh lemon juice. Lemons are a great source of vitamin C and very flavorful in this sauce. You're going to whisk that together until it's smooth. You're going to add some minced garlic. Garlic is nature's medicine and provides many health benefits. Next, you're going to whisk in some water to thin out the sauce. You want to whisk it until it's smooth and creamy, just like this. And then we're going to add a pinch of salt. You can also add a little bit of honey if you want your sauce a little bit sweeter. And you can set your sauce aside and wait for our veggies to be ready. Our farro is ready. We're going to add it to our bowl. Farro is very similar texture to rice. And it's softened up and it's ready to go. And now we're ready to add our vegetables. I think they're ready in the oven. Oh, our veggies are nice and colorful and softened up and they look delicious. Just going to add a scoop onto our bowl. I like the mix of fresh and hot vegetables in a bowl. All right, now for the fun part, we're going to bring it all together. We're going to add our herbs. It's going to add a nice flavor. I'm going to add some sunflower seeds. They add a nice crunch, flavor, and more nutritional benefits. What a healthy bowl this is. Now it's time to add our sauce over the entire bowl. Our Buddha bowl is ready, and now for the best part, eating it. I think we used every element of a Buddha bowl. Our protein, our grain, fruits and vegetables, herbs, nuts and seeds, and a delicious dressing. So let's give it a try. It is so tasty. I hope you enjoy making your very own Buddha bowl. Thanks so much for watching today. I'm Lisa Cheplack, Nutrition Chef with Green Our Planet. We'll see you next time. Bye. And remember, the Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has life on it, which is why the Earth is the only planet that has such beautiful blues and greens. So let's remember to protect our planet and all of the life on it. Bye.